Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and to another one. In this one we are going to be talking about self-love. And you guys, I remember 7 years ago I used to spend a lot of time on the gram back then, and you know, there were all these posts about self-love and the importance of loving yourself. And you know, I remember thinking, but how, you know, there were all these posts about why you should love yourself, but none about how to do it, you know, tangible, practical tips. I even remember a day where I was shattered because I had read, if you don't love yourself, then nobody is ever going to love you. Now obviously I don't believe that to be true. I believe that you are never going to be in a healthy relationship if you don't love yourself, but definitely you can find someone to be enamored with you even if you don't love yourself. Anyways, I remember back then I made a promise to myself, if I ever get the hang of this self-love thing, I'm never going to shut up about it. So here I'm making good on a promise that I made myself 7 years ago. Okay, and number one is get to know yourself. This is so important, you guys. You cannot love somebody you don't know. It just doesn't work. Think of the dating process, right? You go on dates with the person, you ask them questions, you get to know that. The same applies for yourself. You know, one thing that will never cease to amaze me is how most people can't spend time alone with themselves, and most people have no clue who they are. You don't believe me? Go out there, and ask 10 people, who are you? I guarantee you that most of them will tell you, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a project manager, I'm a consultant. But that's not who they are. That's what they do, right? So most people have no clue who they are. You don't want to be most people. Take a pen and a paper and write down, who am I, and meditate on that. Okay, sit there until you get an answer. Now if you really can't come up with anything, then write, when do I feel the happiest, when do I feel the saddest? Okay, and you know, these are small pieces of the puzzle that together with other questions that you come up with, slowly but surely you are going to get a much clearer image of who you are. Okay, step number 2, have some self-respect. Now, how do you know whether you have self-respect or not? This is very easy. Do other people respect you? Really, it's that easy. Do other people step on your boundaries? Do they feel like they can talk to you anyhow? Do they ask you, you know, do they give you their unasked opinion? Do they talk about your kids anyhow? If people feel free to do all of this with you, then you have no self-respect. I'm not saying this to be mean, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not saying this to hurt you. I'm just saying it because it is the truth. Okay, people who have some self-respect do not let other people step all over them, talk to them anyhow, have no respect for their boundaries, you know, borrow their money and not pay back. A lot of you guys, people come to you, oh, can I hold 20 bucks, or give them this 20 bucks, and then they never pay you, but they come back and ask you for another 20 bucks and you give them this 20 bucks again. This shows you have no self-respect, right? Because if you really did, the second time that they came for the other 20 bucks, you'd be, you know what, you actually owe me 20 bucks already, so how about you pay me before I give you another 20 bucks, well knowing in your mind you're not going to give them anything, you're just trying to get your money back. Okay, have some self-respect, have boundaries, and understand that when boundaries are not reinforced, they are merely wishes. Okay, so before you put your boundaries out there, ask yourself, make sure that you can stand 10 toes on it. Okay, make sure that you are ready to cut off, okay, anybody who is not going to respect your boundaries, you know, whether they are a parent, whether they are a sibling, whether they are a cousin. So really ask yourself, can I pull this off? Okay, otherwise nobody's gonna take you seriously. Step number 3, have some self-pride. Ladies, please, for the love of God, stop going out there looking like who did and why. Stop going outside with your bonnet. Stop going outside with your pajamas, with the clothes you slept in. What's going on? Please have some self-pride about yourself. Okay, ladies, like I tell you guys this all the time. Okay, it's deeper than human being just being shallow and stuff like that. The way you carry yourself says a story. It tells a story, the story of how much you care about you, right? So please do not miss this. Think about this. If you go outside and a homeless person who, you know, their hands are dirty, they're trying to touch you, your first reaction, it's your knee-jerk reaction, is to take a step back. Everybody, okay, it's my first reaction. I promise you, I guarantee you, it will be your first reaction. Why? Because we are wired this way. Subconsciously, we are wired this way. We are wired to mirror people. So if somebody see you, you're wearing this this outfit that you're confident in and is impeccable, you know, you have ironed it, and you know, you got your hair together, you put on some perfume, some chapstick, subconsciously they're getting the message, oh, I can't mess with this person, right? Because they're not messing with themselves, they're taking themselves seriously, so I have to follow suit. So please, ladies, for the love of God, stop doing this. Never go even to your mailbox, ladies, looking, you know, like who did it and why, looking raggedy with a bonnet on, pajama on. Refuse to do it, okay? Every day before you leave your house, have a last look at yourself in the mirror. Is your hair in order? Do you have chapstick on? Do you have perfume on? Okay, before you leave your house, have a last look, okay? And I promise you that your life is going to improve in tremendous ways because of this. You're going to notice that, you know, wait staff is going to be nicer to you, store clerks are going to treat you better. It's unfortunate, but it is the truth. So do yourself the favor of checking out yourself every day before you leave your house. Self-esteem is a key component of self-love. Now I have a whole entire video about self-esteem, but what I want to say here that I forgot to say in the video, because ADHD is real, is that people who have a high level of self-esteem take decisions that honor their higher self. Okay, now I know the hindsight is 50-50, but try to take decisions today that, you know, your 10 years old from now self is not going to be ashamed and embarrassed of. Okay, so before you say something on Kelly Rowland's internet, ask yourself, how is this going to come back to bite me? Okay, in everything that you do, ask yourself, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, am I going to regret, you know, posting this, doing this, saying this? I think this is good advice. I certainly wish, okay, I have made a lot of mistakes in my 20s and, you know, late 20s, and I certainly wish that someone has sat me down and told me, you know, do you know what you're doing? Okay, to spend time by yourself, with yourself. Understand that, you know, you're all you got. This is so important, and most people are not capable of doing this. Most people can't even stand themselves, but they wonder why they can't find a partner. Don't make sense, right? Go out there and grab lunch all by yourself, okay? Go out there and grab dinner all by yourself. Go hiking by yourself. Whatever it is you like, painting, go and do that all by yourself. Listen, even if you want to, you know, have friends, meet other people, actually the surest way to meet new people and make new friends is by going out there by yourself. Okay, I guarantee you, some people are gonna come to you, oh, are you all alone? And you're gonna make new friends. It's so important for you to be able to spend time with you. You are all you got. You guys, if you got nothing else from this video, please remember this, okay? Human beings are selfish and self-centered by nature, okay? It's because self-preservation is in our core, in the core of all of us. So by definition, what that means is that there is no living, breathing human being capable of loving you more than you can love yourself, unless you're a toddler, and I know you ain't, okay? So don't play me. You're watching this, I know you ain't a toddler. It's impossible. It goes against our very nature, ladies. Please, for the love of God, please, I'm begging you, okay, understand this. When, you know, men are telling you this stuff, they are gaming you. They're trying to get into your pants when they tell you, oh, I love you so much, I would kill for you, I would die for you. They are playing you, okay? They can't. It's impossible for them to love you more than they love them. It's just, they can't. It's impossible. So they're gaming you, okay? Unless it's your mom, you know, and you know, some people didn't even get their parents to give them that unconditional love. True tea, okay? It's impossible. So stop waiting around, you know, for somebody to come and love you. You're all you got. So you may as well adore yourself. Be the love of your life, because you are the only person who is always going to be with you. You know, people are going to come and they're going to go, you know. And this is not to say that people are not going to show up for you when you're going through hard time. You know, sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. It don't matter. At the end of the day, make sure that you are always there for you, because you're all you need, okay? Listen, again, ladies, don't miss this. You truly are all you got. You truly are the person that you are always going to be with. So make sure that you adore yourself, okay? Wake up every day and love the heck out of yourself, because you are all you got. You owe this to yourself for the love of you. Please, I beg of you, okay? And on that note, I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let me know, you know, how do you take impeccable care of you, okay? Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well. And I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Bye guys.